Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces all the time. Pictures so perfect we play.
Hello everyone, welcome to Anointed Lady TV, the home of news and politics. If it is your first time in this channel, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you like what we do on this channel, hit on the subscribe button, also put on the notification bell so you'll be notified by YouTube anytime we drop a new video. And if you are returning subscribers, thank you very much for always coming back to watch our videos. On this platform, we drop videos every day and we react to every video that come our way. And on this very video, I will be watching with you. And after watching, let's go to the comment section and drop our opinion constructively. Like our videos and also share our videos if possible. See you next time in my next
High Court in Abuja to call for the arrest of the Director General of the State Security Service, Yusuf Bichi, over alleged violation of multiple judgments and orders of court directing the release of suspended CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele from custody. A civil advocacy group known as the Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria has also condemned Emefiele's continued detention, stating that it is shameful that the DSS, which had failed to arrest ex-Niger Delta agitator Asari Dokubo, whose viral video trended where he brandished military assault rifles and threatened to bring fire and brimstone on a section of Nigeria, has not been arrested and charged for illegal possession of firearms, but instead is pressing charges against Emefiele for alleged illegal possession of firearms. The group also queried why all the bandits brandishing military-grade weapons in videos have not been arrested and prosecuted by the DSS. Dr. Abati.
Okay, I recommended the piece by Onikepo Braithwaite, the editor of the lawyer section of this day newspaper, who today wrote a full-page piece titled Emefiele, that the rule of law may prevail. And we had pushed the argument that this is simply about the rule of law. The major issue that the lawyers supporting Emefiele are pushing is that, look, there have been 3 judgments of court in this particular matter saying that you either file charges or you release this man. One ruling expressly said you can't arrest him, you can't detain him, because at the time, in 2022, it will send a wrong signal to the international community if you just pick up your CBN governor and then you lock him up. And without evidence, the first court in the matter said, if you have evidence, bring it. Don't go and arrest somebody and claim that you will be looking for evidence. Subsequently, there were other rulings, the most recent one on July 13, saying that, look, you have been keeping this man since June 10. If you have charges against him, file those charges. The same day, the DSS then told us through its spokesperson that, they had filed charges. Now, when the document became public knowledge, it turned out that they were charging him for illegal possession of firearms and ammunition. They said they found, a Magnum 8317 with him, and then 23 cartridges of live ammunition, and that he had no license in that regard. Now, the main point being submitted here is that there is a court order. Okay, you have charged him, fine. He is still entitled to bail under Section 162 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act. If you look at the weight of the offense for which he is being charged, why is he not granted bail? Has he been arraigned in court? It's not enough to just, flaunt a charge sheet and say we have charged him. What is the status of it? And you can't keep keeping him. That is why those lawyers are now saying, look, this looks like an act of contempt. And they troop to the Federal High Court to file contempt proceedings at the registrar's office, at the registry of the court, to say, look, the DSS has a case to answer. And they went a step further, saying that President Tinubu, in fact, should remove Mr. Yusuf Bichi, in addition to the court committing him to, prison for contempt. So these are the issues. But the main point made by Onikepo Braithwaite that I was referring to is that, okay, nobody is above the law, but allow the rule of law to play out. If a man is entitled to bail, let him have that bail. Under Section 35 of the law, there are provisions about fair hearing, even when a man has committed an offense. And in any case, you say you are charging him, part of the story is that you are charging him for terrorism and all of that. Yes, terrorism is an offense under the Terrorism Prohibition Act of 2015, Section 1 thereof. But where is the evidence that he was involved in terrorism? So, and I made the point, that look, since the matter is in court, we cannot jump to any conclusions. Because some people will say, oh, deal with Emefiele, crucify him. He punished us by introducing IRA design. No, people should keep their emotions. And the safe thing we can just say is that we would like justice to be done and that the DSS must follow due process. However, don't be surprised if tomorrow the DSS comes again and they say, oh, they want to amend their charges. Or they come again and they say, oh, they've secured another court order to continue to keep him. That's how our system operates. And it's not only Mr. Emefiele that is being treated this way. We have had other persons. After all, it's the same issue with regard to the head of IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. His own lawyers too are saying, look, we have court order saying release him, but you don't want to release him. With the head of EFCC, Abdulrasheed Bawa, it's the same issue. His lawyers are saying, you can't just take a man and keep him permanently. If there are issues, let the people know and follow due process. But let's see how the DSS responds to this and the explanations that they are given. But the most important point is that the lawyers are saying President Tinubu himself should take a look at the matter so that he's not accused of vendetta. Right. So that he's not accused of vengeance. And some people say, well, all of this is happening because the CBN governor went into politics. And I said, whatever it is, he did not act alone. The president of Nigeria, President Buhari, as he then was, had executive powers under Section 5. Under Section 19 and 20 of the CBN Act, the CBN governor cannot take certain decisions without recourse to the president, without securing the approval of the president. Absolutely. So these are some of the questions being raised. Yes. But, to summarize, we just hope that the rule of law will prevail. Right.
Over the weekend, Rufai, I spoke with SAM Fushika, who, talked about the fact that even this firearm possession that the federal government has charged Emefiele, which, we saw that case over the weekend, is a fine of about 20,000 naira. I mean, this is the charge that they have against Emefiele. But I think the main bone of contention for me, Rufai, is this brandishing of assault a rifle. You see the group calling, Emefiele's arrest as, a shame. In fact, it's almost making a mockery of the whole system at this point.
No, but Oji, even a blind man knows that this is vendetta against Emefiele. Even the deaf hears that this is vendetta against Emefiele. The president gave himself out. He went to a foreign country and he called the CBN rotten. And he had pretty much made his point known as regards this. We all know the speech of Wagbe Naira Pamo and all of that. And the vendetta was so strong that when they tried doing this last year, the court rebuffed the DSS. But once President Tinubu was sworn in and they got their chance, we all remember the calisthenics that happened. How they used a private jet to go carry Emefiele from Lagos, bundled him and all of that with our own taxpayers' money, only for us to see the charge sheets. But they've kept him there for a long month. They've ransacked his homes.
Allegedly, I heard it was about 300,000 naira.
Yeah, so they've ransacked his homes. I mean, if they found something incriminating, they should be able to put it on the charge sheet after a month. But you see, I said something earlier on, and I think I need to break it down. It's either we are trying to build a funny democracy, a democracy that is a joke to the world because there's no respect for rule of law, or we are trying to build a phony democracy, which is a fake democracy, which is a pseudo democracy, which is militarism. And that's why you see that they are making arguments they are not balanced. Look at the non-state actor brandishing a weapon.
Exactly, that's the point.
Right there, look at the non-state actor brandishing a weapon.
Yes. And not
Should anybody, and the DSS have not been able to do anything. But why would you blame him? Because this non-state actor also goes ahead to claim that he's so important that the president invited him. So when the president invited non-state actors, and right there at the villa, he came to take a swipe at the military of this country, and nothing has been done to him. So when I said earlier on that some people are bigger than the law in this country, I have been proven right. He took a swipe at the military, a very respectable institution, but there were no consequences. Brandishing a gun on live video, there was, I think somebody even wrote a petition as regards this. Nothing.
Right.
So we see how our country is playing out. And I ask again, do we want a funny democracy? Because all of this, the world is looking at us and laughing. This is the Nigeria that wants to be the giant of Africa. Or a phony democracy. And when I mean a phony democracy, a democracy that it's only in name, but the cardinal point of a democracy, which is the respect for the rule of law and the fact that the leaders can restrain themselves from their own personal interest, is no longer the order of the day. So I submit to Nigerians this morning, what kind of democracy do we want?
Well said, Rufai. We'll take another story.
Ladies and gentlemen, good day, my brothers and sisters, my mommies and my daddies over there. Is your sister again, your doctor, your friend, your girl, Anointed Lady TV. Please, if today is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel, please do subscribe for me. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell. So each time I upload any video, you will be notified. So in this my channel, I will be bringing up many things to you in which you will benefit from it. I do talk show, I do news, anything you want to talk about, I am into it. Please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. So each time I upload any video or each time I'm on live on YouTube, you will be notified. Thank you very much for always being there for me. Please do subscribe for me, and as you do so, God will richly bless you and meet your heart desire. Thank you very much. I love you all. Ladies and gentlemen, good day, my brothers and sisters, my mommies and my daddies over there. Is your sister again, your doctor, your friend, your girl, Anointed Lady TV. Please, if today is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel, please do subscribe for me. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell. So each time I upload any video, you will be notified. So in this my channel, I will be bringing up many things to you in which you will benefit from it. I do talk show, I do news, anything you want to talk about, I am into it. Please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. So each time I upload any video or each time I'm on live on YouTube, you will be notified. Thank you very much for always being there for me. Please do subscribe for me, and as you do so, God will richly bless you and meet your heart desire. Thank you very much. I love you all.